This program contains scenes of nonsensical garbage and coarse language and is intended for a mature audience. Viewer discretion is advised.
Why, hello, my little trash bags. In today's video, we're going to be talking about Be Our Guest. Very dramatic, I know. But the Be Our Guest restaurant is located in Disney's Magic Kingdom. And the reason why we went to that one is because we decided on my birthday that we needed to go eat there during the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party.
Yep.
Was it a mistake?
Yep.
Well, that was ruined. Was it a hit? Was it a miss? Let's talk about it.
Let's.
So during special nights, during the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party, starting at 4 o'clock, they have a special menu. So while it's pretty much the same dinner menu, there are a couple of different appetizers, entrees, desserts, as well as
beverages
that are party exclusives. So for this particular review, we only chose this, well, for the most part, we chose the specialty items because we wanted to see if, I don't know, but if it's better or if it's worse or whatever. Because the last time we went to Be Our Guest, it wasn't great.
It was a while ago and it was bad.
It was bad.
We've also never done the dinner service before.
No, we've done 2 lunches. The first lunch, amazing. 10 out of 10, no notes. Second time, it was cold cafeteria food, but yet some things were like oddly nuclear hot.
The soup was atomic and everything else was like,
cold.
Oh, this sat in the fridge for an hour.
It was gross. And so we kind of always was like, every time we saw it. But I figured, you know, instead of trying a lot of the during Mickey's Not So Scary, because none of the menu items sounded good, figured, okay, let's just try this. And unfortunately, there is special pricing for this one. It retails for $72 a person for an adult, but if you have a child, it's $43 per child. It's expensive.
Which is still a lot.
We saw a lot of families in there.
Yeah.
And I was like, God damn, that's expensive.
Pretty busy.
It was very busy.
Yeah.
We also see a lot of people leave too.
Yes, we did. We saw full groups sit down and then immediately leave. Mm-hmm. So I wish we did that too.
It was cute.
It was cute.
So anyway, so you walk into this giant restaurant. The restaurant, I gotta say, beautiful.
Oh yeah.
Theming, 10 out of 10. It's amazing. You're in Beast's castle. The little waiting area was really cute. We only had to wait maybe a couple of minutes. It wasn't even that bad. But they called our names. The girl said our last name so bizarre. I was like, I've never heard that one before.
Yeah, it was so wrong. I was like, not even worth it.
I was like, okay, I'm not going to correct you. I was like, okay, cool. So we were about to walk in the restaurant and then she's like, halt, stop. And we're like, okay, why? The Beast was walking through the restaurant. Now, I think in the past, and correct me if I'm wrong, and maybe somebody could fact check me down below, but I'm pretty sure at the end of your meal or some point during your meal, you can actually have a photo op with the Beast. That is not the case, or maybe it's just not the case for this special dinner.
Maybe the event, yeah.
Maybe they didn't do that. Instead, the Beast just kind of walks to each table and bows.
Just a quick bow.
And bow.
Quick bow.
And
quick bow. Quick bow.
We had to watch the Beast go through every fucking table.
Instead of walking the other way, we had to wait for him to finish.
Yeah.
And then we followed him.
Yeah. And we had to stay 30 paces back.
We couldn't get close enough.
There were handlers. We were going to bum rush them.
How dare we get a picture or anything like that? They're like, no, get out of here.
It was weird.
Yeah, it was weird. Odd.
Anyway, so we finally go to I think 3 different dining rooms. We had to follow the Beast. And then we finally got to our table. And we were in a nice little location. It's a little bit dark, so I do apologize that the footage might be a little bit grainy.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
It's a little light, but what can you do? You know what I mean? But it was very nice, and I liked it because that first dining room was loud. Loud.
It was loud and it was much brighter.
So bright. So I kind of liked being in the darkness. It was pretty good. But when we sat down, we were greeted by our server. Cannot remember his name. Doesn't matter anyway. He wasn't that great.
Nope. Turned out to be quite not good.
Yeah. But it's fine.
Part of the experience.
Part of the experience. So we went through the menu and we decided, you know what? I want a cocktail, and the cocktail that I chose was a specialty cocktail. It's called the Castle Fog with Empress 1908 gin, Bull's blackberry liqueur, lemon juice, and cane syrup. It retails for $16.50. It was great.
That was very good.
The start of the meal was kind of amazing.
That was up there with the other place cocktail.
Oh, the Plaza.
The Plaza.
Was it the ghouls and goblins or whatever?
It's up there with that. It was so good.
I think those should be year round.
Oh, for sure.
10 out of 10, no notes. Like, it was just like the perfect little cocktail. I wanted another one. I didn't get another one because I was like, we got to face the masses of Mickey's Not So Scary. And I didn't want to be like gross. Blitzed or whatever. It's not fun. Especially in a
you
theme
wouldn't
park.
have gotten it anyway. So.
It's so true. But the first cocktail was great.
That was very good.
Now, in addition to that cocktail, they also had a little bit of a bread service. And the bread came with...
It's just a whole baguette.
Whole bag. It was warm. It
Yeah.
was delicious. It was a delicious butter and oil concoction.
With some seasoning in there.
Yes.
Some herbs.
It was great.
It was tasty.
It was so good. And it was nice to have like a nice piece of warm bread that actually tasted really good. Because when we recently went to Vegas, we went to Gabby Mon Ami and we got a baguette and that shit was horrible.
Yeah, that was ass.
And they're known for their bread.
Bad. Yeah. When you go to a French place like Bon Ami Gabby, you expect to get some good ass bread.
This one, not so much.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no.
No, this was the good
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, this was much better than that French loaf. That you did hold like a baby in one
I
picture.
did. See this picture? That's me holding it like a baby.
It's fun.
Not good.
Not good, though.
Not good. It wasn't tasty. My baby was not tasty. But this one, though, was really, really good. And you got a nice piece of bread. And I think we actually could have asked for more, he said.
Oh, really?
Not that we would have gotten it, but we could have asked for more. It was great.
Yeah.
So in this $72 price tag, it's basically a 3-course meal. So you get an appetizer, an entree, and a dessert. And we had to order everything at the same time.
Immediately, yeah.
Which is usually standard for Disney restaurants
Yeah.
or any restaurants that kind of have like, you know, a multiple course menu. So,
Anything that's, catering hall food.
basically. So for our appetizers, I chose the French onion soup au gratin, which is described as a rich beef broth, sherry wine, and Swiss cheese. And you got
The roasted bone marrow party exclusive.
roasted
Beef bone marrow.
like-
I'm sorry. I like how you're like, beef.
which is described as a Pinot Noir beef marmalade with toasted baguette and pickled mustard seeds. Okay, I'll start with mine because I think it was just fine. And this is where I feel like the meal started to kind of decline. The drink was great. The bread was great.
Yeah, you're at the top of the mountain and you're looking down and you're like, oh,
Fuck.
shit. We are going that way, aren't we?
This is not good. My French onion soup, I would say, is akin to like Panera bread. The Panera bread French onion soup.
It was the most like 6 out of 10.
It was basic as and
Yeah.
it's not memorable and it needed more seasoning and it wasn't great.
Yeah.
I will say the cheese though was
No,
fun.
the cheese was very good.
The cheese was fun.
Very good. But the broth had so little flavor.
Yeah.
It's like, you go to a place and they're like, oh, we're known for our French onion. And you're like, really? And it tastes like every other French onion soup you've ever had in your life.
That's what this one was.
That's literally what this was.
Maybe a little less than that. Because
So-
it just wasn't memorable.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. Because what's the other place?
Boat Rights.
Boat Rights.
Now that's the best French onion soup on property in my
it's
opinion.
the best priced one too. It was like $10.
So good. I think so.
Something like that.
Pop it up here. Okay, now I need to try this soup. Oh man.
Apparently it's best on property.
Yeah, look at that cheese ball. Oh, that's good. Okay. Okay.
I get it.
Okay, I get it.
I get why everyone gets this here.
It was so good.
It was easily the best one
So beautiful.
that I've even had recently. Not even just on property.
Yeah, no. I really do love a French onion soup in a diner. I don't know. Maybe it's because it's in the same crock pot that was like, from the Cold War. But it's delicious. And there's like a lot of flavor and it's so good and amazing and just, it's comforting. And I wanted that for this one and it wasn't that. It was just very like, I can get this at Panera Bread. Like it wasn't special. The only good thing was the little fried cheese that I got to like pick off the side of the fucking bowl.
Yeah.
It was fine.
Yeah,
It was fine.
It was very meh.
It was very meh. But yours, the roasted beef.
The beef bone marrow,
Nope.
not the...
Actually, it's roasted beef marrow bone.
It's bone marrow. I'm not going to say, well, the beef marrow bone.
That's weird, right?
Yeah, they're trying to be fancy.
Yeah.
They're not. But the bone marrow was delish. Mm-hmm. Could have had a little more marrow. It was
Yeah.
a little thin. I know some people are like, oh, it's disgusting. No, delicious.
It's really good.
It is weird,
So good.
but it is goddamn delish. So it was good though. The little crackers you got with it, the little breads. Yeah, it was tasty as hell. Absolutely, yes.
Yeah, I think out of the appetizers, his one.
Yeah, not filling though. If you're looking
No.
to get filled,
No.
LOL, probably go for like the soup or something like that. But this is like I want a lighter app before I eat my anch. Yeah, that's the one to do.
I like that. My anch, I'm just going to eat my anch.
Anch and my des.
No, you.
Or my cert. We'll go with cert.
My cert. Isn't that a mint? Certs? Yeah.
Yeah, it is with the C.
Cool. All right. Anyway.
All right.
So I would say
yeah,
his is the better one.
tasty.
And I actually had a little piece of it, and I completely agree with him. I like roasted marrow bone or bone marrow. I like it, but I can never eat a lot of it because it's very rich. This one, it wasn't very, very rich, so I could see myself up the whole thing and be like, all right, like this was way more satisfying than the French onion soup. But it was good. It had a good flavor. I liked the little baguette that came with it. It was nice and crunchy. It was fun.
Crunch.
It was a good time. So I would say if you were gonna go, one, don't, but if you were gonna go and you wanted to spend that kind of money, the bone marrow is where it's at. Everything else kind of sounded
marrow bone.
yeah. Everything else kind of sounded a little like meh, like the mixed green salad. You can get a fucking mixed green
Crab
salad anyway.
bisque. Yeah.
And dyed walnut salad. Like, come on.
Escargot, we weren't feeling escargot.
No, and escargots, like it's not bad. Like we've had it on
before. It's good.
Disney.
It's just, I did not.
Yeah.
I wasn't feeling it.
I wasn't feeling it, so.
I'm a marrow of bone kind of guy.
Oh, you. All right. So from that point, we're like, okay, this is not bad.
Good
start. Good start. We're going good.
We still had hopes because the French onion soup at most places is usually at that level. So we're like, all right,
it wasn't terrible. I finished it. Yeah.
The bread was delicious. Great start.
For a great start. Now we get to choose our entree. So I went with the beef short ribs with purple potatoes, which is a party exclusive, braised with red wine, fig, peppers, and a touch of dark chocolate. And Alex went with the steak frites, a slow roasted butcher steak with house cut fries and red wine sauce. I'll talk about mine first.
Yep.
First of all, when they put the plate down in front of me, I think I gasped because I'll show you what it's supposed to look like. Like, I was aware that the plate was supposed to look like kind of like a murder scene in a way.
I was not aware of
You
that.
were not aware. You were like, what the f? Yeah, and I was like, no, it's supposed to look like that. But I was completely surprised with how small it was. I couldn't believe how small it was. I was like, what the f am I looking at? There was more shrapnel on the plate of that dried, gross sauce.
That completely dried on the plate.
Completely dried. And then this little glob of what looked like shit. I didn't see any purple potatoes. Like, again, look at the picture. This is what it's supposed to look like. It looked nothing like that. I think what they did is just fucked me up with jalapenos instead.
Yeah.
Or
like,
some sort of pepper.
We don't have potatoes.
Actually,
ready.
I think it was jalapenos.
No, it was jalapenos.
Yeah, which I don't know if it was supposed to be jalapenos or what. But the other thing I want to mention is that we got enhancements. And I failed to mention this. So I was like, I kind of wanted sauteed shrimp, but it was with citrus butter. I didn't know if it would go with it. So instead, I went with the Roquefort fondue. Okay. Now, when I asked our lovely server, what do you think of this? He literally was like, I don't like cheese. And I went, okay, but like, what kind of cheese? Do you kind of like, I don't know. Cause sometimes like servers will say like, I don't like this, but this is what the profile is, or this is what it tastes like, or they kind of give you an idea of what you're going to walk into. He literally just said, I don't like this. I don't know. It's like cheese.
And that he literally said, Roquefort's the type of cheese.
And I'm like, okay,
I'm
but like...
Cool, what if you don't know what the Roquefort cheese tastes like?
And we have no service, okay? Like, we're in a SOS. There was like a little dead zone thing. Like, I couldn't even Google what the Roquefort cheese was. And asking him, he was just kind of like, it's cheese, bro. What do you want from me? It was like, oh, okay. So I got that. Alex got the double smoked bacon with onion jam. Now, my fondue was $6 extra. His was $10 extra, right? Okay. So my fondue tasted like a foot. It tasted like a pungent foot. A foot that's been in a sneaker without socks on for years. And granted...
And they boiled it, they slow simmered it in cheese.
Granted, Roquefort could be... Actually, I'm going to Google it right now. What do they describe Roquefort cheese as? Because I'm calling it a foot. That's what I feel like it is. A famous French blue cheese. That did not taste like blue cheese.
No, that blue cheese tracks.
Oh, does it?
That was.
I feel like
for,
I've had better blue cheese.
We've
then.
had cheaper blue cheese.
Oh, so I guess I prefer
Sometimes
cheap blue cheese.
More expensive blue cheese, you're
Tastes
gonna get
fungusy.
so much foot.
It has a sharp, tangy, and salty flavor with a moist, crumbly texture and is characterized by a blue-green mold veins. This cheese is protected by the protected designation of
All right.
origin. Okay,
We don't
sorry.
need an origin story and where it's protected.
We'll never know now.
We're never trying that again.
So yeah, I mean, listen, Roquefort cheese is not for me. I kind of wish our server just described it a little bit better.
Yeah.
Considering I didn't have service.
If we were at a real restaurant, the server would have still had knowledge about what it tasted like.
Yeah.
Instead of us being at a fucking dining hall. He could have been like,
It's like a fancy lunchroom. It really was.
If we, yeah, fancy is just in the decor. Everything else is like, meh. But any like server would have knowledge of what it is.
I know.
Because you're supposed to. You're supposed to know how to talk about the food, even if you don't like it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So it could have been like, I don't like it personally. If we asked him, he could be like, do you like it? He'd be like, no. But it's similar. It's like a French blue cheese.
Right. If he would have said that, I would have been like,
pass, my friend.
cool. Thank you for letting me know
Thank
that.
you.
I'll get something else. I'll try the shrimp and citrus butter.
Yeah.
But that didn't happen. Instead, I got foot cheese. It just wasn't good. I took my first bite and I was like, okay, this is a little pungent. This is a little much, but like I could kind of work through it. The second bite, I was like, no. The third bite, I was like, I'm good. I can't do it. So that piece of my meal was untouched. Okay, so I pushed that away.
Also, I didn't expect the enhancements to come on the plate.
I know, that was kind of
expected
weird.
them on the side.
Yeah. Because usually in Disney restaurants, when you get enhancements, they're usually on a separate plate. Like I'm thinking of Jico, for example. That's always on a separate plate.
Yeah.
But this one was like... So if I didn't have that thing, my shit would have looked even
half of
smaller.
your plate would have been emptier, yeah.
Yo, go yourself. Oh, that's up.
Also, the plating on yours was fucking horrendous.
It was really disgusting. Although this picture looks a lot better, it's still like...
Does it?
It looks better than what I got. Like what I got...
Everything looks better.
Looked like someone exploded at a Greyhound bus stop. Like it's just gross.
Someone throwing Skyline chili and pasta across the room on your plate would look better. That also would have tasted
I was about to say,
too.
don't disrespect our
Oh
son.
no,
Skyline
I'll never
chili.
talk about my son, Skyline chili.
Love Skyline chili. But it's nasty.
Presentation is so important, especially in French cuisine.
I know.
What the f*** is that?
It was murderous. It was so gross. But
I couldn't believe.
let's look past that, right? Let's look past the gross thing for 1 second. What I got was not good. The short rib was fine, but you're supposed to get like potatoes and stuff. And I think I had one sweet potato, or maybe two, and then there was no purple potatoes. It was nothing. It was just like glops of meat.
It was just the meat that was covered with jalapenos.
Yeah, and I don't love jalapenos, and it didn't really say that there was going to be jalapenos on there, so I was a little like, what the fuck?
It says peppers, but like...
I assumed kind of like maybe a bell pepper or something like that.
Same.
I feel like they would say jalapeno. I don't know, but mine was just really not good. I wound up not finishing it, even though it was very, very small, and I was kind of like, holy shit. It was actually a blessing, because it wasn't even good enough to finish.
We went for the bread instead.
Yeah, and we didn't even finish the bread, because the bread was actually
the bread was
fucking big.
So
yeah, mine, not so good.
yeah, that was bad.
It was bad. So let's talk about the steak frites.
Steak frites! First, I want to talk about the enhancement. Double smoked bacon. That was probably one of the worst pork products I've ever eaten in my life. It was so chewy and just bland, and it was just like my mouth got tired because it's just like...
I didn't even have a bite. You were like, I'm saving it.
I did not offer you a bite because it was fucking awful. It was so bad. $10? You. That was terrible. And it also came on the plate.
It was like a tongue. It was weird.
Yeah, it was bad. It was just terrible.
No.
But, okay, so the steak frites. So the fries were okay.
Yeah, they were fine.
They were a little too salty. They also just were the best. They were fine, I guess. The steak was literally 4 slices of steak. That's it. It was 4 slices. And it was kind of a mess. It was so mediocre. I've had better steaks on cruises.
Yeah.
Not in like premier dining restaurants on a cruise. Like main dining hall steak on a cruise has been better than that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was just so mediocre. It was the French onion soup of the entree course. Mm-hmm. Of the anche.
of that anch. I will say that when you did give me a piece of your steak, I obviously preferred it a hell of a lot more than mine.
It was much better than yours.
So I was kind of like, oh, yours isn't bad in comparison to the slop I'm eating, the diarrhea buffet. But
the meat was tender. It was fine. It also was kind of lukewarm, room tempy. Like, I know you're supposed to let your steak rest, but man, that was like almost cold at this point.
Yeah.
And it was like just some greens on the plate for some reason. But yeah, it was not good.
No. I think at this point, I was just ready to go. I was ready to go. I was like, I don't even need any dessert.
No, the dessert.
But before that, we did have the Beast stop by, and I got this really quick photo. So that was probably like the highlight.
Yep.
This
Super
photo.
blurry photo.
Yeah, because it was like the low light, and
the low
I was
light,
like,
and he doesn't stop moving at all.
no, but it was fun though. That part was fun. I guess, I don't know. Anyway, so now let's move on to dessert. So the dessert, there were 3 desserts, and I chose the pumpkin cream caramel, which is the party exclusive. It's with sour cherry jam and a pumpkin seed brittle. Alex got the blooming rose, which was filled with the gray stuff. That's literally the description of it.
Entire description.
Now, in addition to these 2 desserts, they also brought me out a little plate with a Mickey in frosting, right? And like a candle. Mm-hmm. Okay. So let's talk about that one first. Disney in the past, when it was your birthday, they would give you an actual cupcake. Now, was the cupcake good? That's up for debate. But you got an actual physical cupcake.
With a candle in it.
With a candle in it. And it was cute and adorable. Not anymore, I guess.
You just get fucking icing.
Yeah, you got, and the icing wasn't even that good. The gray stuff is usually something that was like what kind of made this place kind of really popular too, because they had like a gray stuff cupcake. Actually, back in the day, it was a cream puff. You remember it was a cream puff? And then I think it was like the cupcake and whatever, but it was delicious. Okay. And, you know, I'm not saying that I need a huge, cake or whatever, but like little 3 poops of frosting with a candle sticking out of it. I was like, damn, Disney, you cutting back real hard. Yeah. Like, damn, you are telling me you can't order something from Cisco like a 1,000 little mini cupcakes?
Call Restaurant Depot, get like 2 little brownie bites, cover them with frosting, and then put a candle in them.
Boom.
And then do the happy birthday. So you get something to actually bite.
Yeah.
Not just like, oh, it's icing.
I was kind of like thrown. I was like, oh, this is what we're doing now. Okay. Yeah. Me.
Because she was looking at that like this, and I was like,
I remember when you used to get a cupcake with that. Yeah.
It's a long wish.
Yeah, damn, how much were you saying?
A lot. When we used to be a country, like literally. So, okay, that was bad. That was really bad. But let me talk about my pumpkin cream caramel with sour cherry jam and pumpkin seed brittle. So the actual pumpkin cream caramel wasn't bad. It was a mid dessert. It wasn't anything special. It kind of tasted like pumpkin, kind of had like a flan type of texture to it, I would say. It wasn't anything special. What made the dish ultra gross was that sour cherry jam. That shit was too sour.
oh, that was terrible.
And I don't know what it was trying to do, because I feel like if you're gonna pair something, in theory, it should, like, the profile should make sense. This was so overpowering that it tasted like someone put like a fucking stink bomb in my mouth. Like, it was so bad. I was like, ooh, no. The pumpkin seed brittle was fine. And I think if they just got rid of the jam, I think this dessert could have maybe not saved the meal, but at least put a nice little period on it. And
stop at the end of it.
You know what I mean? Like, it wouldn't be so bad, but the fact that you have this overwhelming sour cherry jam that just looks like a blood clot, essentially. It was disgusting. It was so gross. I hated it. I took a couple bites and I like pushed the plate in front of me. I was like, I can't with this anymore.
I tried a bite that had all the components in the same bite, and all you get is the sour. That's it.
So gross.
It was not well made. It's not balanced. It's a terrible search.
Terrible.
Truly bad.
Horrible.
Until I tried mine.
What was yours?
It was terrible.
Was it cake though?
It was like it was I think it was a cake on the bottom and then like just I don't know, it was bad. It was bad.
The gray stuff used to be good.
The
What
gray stuff
happened?
used to be really good. It's terrible.
I don't even think I tried your dessert because I was so disappointed in mine and I had such a sour taste in my mouth.
I think you looked at mine and I was like, no. And you were like,
It looked
"All right."
dry.
It was terrible. It was just bad.
It was dry though? Was the cake or
It
like?
was flavorless.
Oh no.
It was just bad. It's like, what happened to you guys? What happened?
I don't know.
Actually, no. We ever guests always kind of suck.
I think the first time we had it was like,
Yeah, it was how many years ago?
it was like 1,000 years ago, but I think it was just a fluke because, or they started really strong and they were like, well, we don't have to try anymore.
They quickly flopped.
Because
Holy shit.
people want to come here and eat in the Beast Castle. And it's like, okay, you're charging a lot of money.
To sit in a fake room. Yeah. Right? Come on. I know that's literally what Disney is, but like, man.
It was bad. It wasn't good. If you were thinking about going here, I would say no.
Don't.
Steer
Do not
clear.
do it. Save your money.
I'm curious to see though what the menu is going to be like for the holiday party. We're not going to the holiday party this year because we're going to go to Jollywood, so we're just doing one party. But I am curious though to see if the menu is it's probably going to be a special menu, and I'm curious to see if it's going to be
4 exclusive items.
probably.
Ooh.
And it's probably going to be still $72. It's expensive for what it is. Thankfully, you can use your annual pass, so that saved a little bit of money. And my mom was a sweetie because our anniversary is like a week before my birthday. She gave us a little, $100 Disney gift card, so I put that towards it. Still wind up spending $100 though on it. It was just an expensive meal that was just disappointing.
Yeah.
It started strong and then it just like a roller coaster.
Oh, and something we didn't really talk about much.
Oh.
The server just disappeared halfway through the meal.
Yeah.
He dropped off the entrees and was gone.
Yeah.
He dropped off both of our entrees.
Yeah.
Dis-a-fucking-peared.
Did he come back and fill our water maybe once?
I don't think... Didn't he not fill the water? Because I remember you saying he didn't even fill up the water.
Oh, he didn't even fill up the water.
Yeah. He was gone. I
yeah.
didn't even see him. Like, I was facing where he would come in. I did not see him at all. He was dealing with the table on the left.
And then he was gone.
Once they left, which was pretty much right after our food was delivered, like, gone.
And I really don't understand how the sections work in there. Although I will say the server behind us, who had like a slew of tables, he was on it. He was like, I guess in a weird way, he was just like watching all the people eat. So I don't know what's worse, having somebody watch you eat or just not be around. The service was just very up in the air. It was really, really awkward. But by the time he barely visited us.
Yeah.
I think when he realized I wasn't going to get a second drink, it kind of felt like,
Yeah.
bye. I was like, what the and we're so easy too. Like we're whatever. Yeah, this was bad.
It's
this
bad.
was bad.
Don't go.
This was bad. Don't go.
do it.
Don't waste your money. Like it's already expensive enough. Like you're coming
Just
to
to walk
visit.
into the park, excluding travel and everything, just to walk into the theme park.
Yeah.
It's expensive enough. Just get a pretzel.
Or go to the Plaza.
Yeah, go to the
Plaza was really, really fun. And it's such a, like a low-key kind of a vibe.
And
like
like a
not
third of the
pretentious
price.
and a third of a price. And super friendly. And if you're the first person there, they give you a free appetizer.
Yeah, get there early, check in early, so
Go.
you get a free app, bro. Come
Yeah,
on.
what are you doing? Don't.
Paying this prick fix shit.
This was so garbage.
Get out of here.
So garbage. So yeah, this was not worth it. And it was a shitty birthday meal.
Yay.
Great way to turn 40. Now I'd love to hear from y'all. Let us know if you've been to be our guest, and do you, share our sentiment, or are you like, no, I love it.
I love bad food.
Let me know because I would love to yell at you
And I will respond to you.
in the comments and say that you're wrong. Anyway, I want to say thank you so much to my beautiful patrons and YouTube members for keeping this garbage boat afloat, and we'll see you little trash bags real soon. Bye.